Good afternoon. Today, I will talk about the climate of New Zealand. The climate throughout the country is temperate, mainly oceanic with the average annual temperatures ranging from 10 degrees Celsius in the south to 17 degrees Celsius in the north. The historical maximum and minimum temperatures are 42.4 degrees Celsius in Canterbury and minus 21.6 degrees Celsius in Opihar, Otago. The climatic conditions vary considerably between the different regions, from extremely humid on the west coast to semi-arid in the interior of Canterbury and subtropical in Northern. Of the 7 most important cities, Christchurch is driest, receives on average only 640 mm of rain per year. Auckland, the most humid, receives almost double that amount. Auckland, Wellington, and Christchurch receive an annual average of 2,000 hours of sunshine. The south and the southwest of the South Island have a colder climate without 1,500 to 1,600 hours of sunlight. The north and the northwest of the South Island are the sunniest areas of the country and receive approximately 2,400 to 2,500 hours of shine. Thank you.
Hi everyone, today I'm going to talk about the typical dances and the typical dress-up of New Zealand. So let's start. Let's start talking about the typical dress of New Zealand. So the first thing that we have to know is that the men have a tour in her body. Then they have a straw many skiers, they have different bandana in their heads, and also the woman wear a top. This costume is used without shoes. For the typical dances, we have the only principal dance that is the haka haka. This dance mixes movements, voices, and multiple faces. This is from the tribe Maori and was used for celebrations, funerals, wars, and welcomes. So let's see the dance. The haka haka is recognized for the heroic tradition. It's a sign of respect for them.
Hi everybody, today we're going to talk about New Zealand culture, and in this opportunity we're going to focus in the haka. The haka is a traditional dance from the Maori tribe. Those people were in New Zealand before the arrival of the English Empire, so they are the local culture and the predominant symbol of New Zealand people. The haka is a multi-purpose dance. It's been used to goodbyes, to welcomes, and it's more popular because it was used as a war dance. You can see that the people are very strong and very forced to make a scary kind of expression. Now, the song is also very empowerment, so you'll see why it is so famous. Now we're gonna watch a clip about a haka made in a school to say goodbye to a teacher. Well, I hope you enjoyed watching those hakas. And remember that the culture isn't just in the academy, but also in the dances and the music. Goodbye and have a good day.
Hello, my name is Nicolas Garçon from 11A, and today I'm going to talk about some touristic places that you can visit if you go to New Zealand.
Is the adventure capital in the country. Queenstown is one of the top tourist destinations of New Zealand. Bungee jumping, whitewater rafting, jet boating, rock climbing, paragliding, hiking, downhill skiing, mountain biking, those are few extreme sports that you can do. Because in total, you can do 220 different sports and activities in this place. Also, we cannot forget about the beautiful landscapes that this place gives you. It's a small city in Hawke's Bay on the North Island East Coast. It's famous for its eye-catching Art Deco architecture. Most of Napier was leveled by an earthquake in 1931. The rebuilding period coincided with the short-lived Art Deco era, and as a result, Napier's architecture is extremely different from any other city in the world. Thousands of tourists visit Napier every year to see the Art Deco, the architecture style, vintage cars, and to enjoy the best gourmet restaurants of the country. If you want to try something more thrilling on your trip, then White Island is one of the best places to visit in New Zealand. It is the most active volcano in the country. This place is ideal for all the adventurous travelers who would like to make their trip a memorable one. You can take a helicopter right over the White Island while enjoying the stunning view of the volcanic landscape. You can even take on the island by boat and make scuba diving around the White Island and explore the underwater vents of the volcanoes. Named like the eighth wonder of the world, Milford Sound is one of those unmissable places to visit in New Zealand. Surrounded by glaciers, the landscapes of Milford Sound is amazingly beautiful. The best way to explore the place is by boat. Explore the waterfalls and wildlife around the area on a cruise. You can even go for a kayaking tour if you want. If you are already pleased by exploring the surface of the water, then you can go underneath the surface with a visit to the Milford Discovery Center and Underwater Observatory. This is the only underwater observatory in New Zealand. If you wish to experience something really beautiful and unique, then this could be the ideal place for you. The cave is naturally illuminated by thousands of glowworms. This is a sight which you have never seen in your life before. This is actually one of the most unique places to visit in New Zealand. To explore the caves, you can take a boat ride through it and learn about the science and history behind the entire phenomenon. By visiting this place, you can have a completely different experience which is hard to duplicate anywhere else. Thousands of tourists are attracted to the caves because they want to see and enjoy this beautiful phenomenon with their own eyes.
Did you know that New Zealand was the first country where the women voted? On 19 September 1883, the Electoral Act of the same year was passed, giving all women in New Zealand the right to vote. As a result of this landmark legislation, New Zealand became the first safe
governing country in the world, in which all women have the right to vote in a parliamentary election. It's incredible, you know.
Culture, let's learn about some typical dishes. Roast lamb, succulent and tender, one of the favorites of the country, so can be considered one of the most important. This is an excellent meat, so it's classified at the top of the exportations of this country from all the world. The best preparations include something other ingredients like vegetables that make the dishes unique with many flavors or many senses when you are eating. So that it's so important, and you can find this on the menu of the best restaurants. The next dishes is at the same time an iconical dishes or food of the British culture, and is the fish and chips. This consists of a battered fried fish with hot chips that you can mix with all the things that you want. Probably can be so simple in a first moment, but you can't find with mixed of seafood or other interesting or healthy foods. So you can eat it in many moments with your friends, with your family, at home, or in a travel. In each moment, it's so unique and extraordinary for this culture. If you want to taste an incredible cheese and wine, you have to travel to New Zealand, and it's because this country has the top of the production of this food. According to the cheese, have an incredible production and incredible variety, but in specific, the blue cheese is so incredible, have unique advantage of the others, and it's so soft, it's so incredible when you are eating. And according to the wine, we have two excellent or the better wine of the world, that can be the Sauvignon Blanc, that is with white grapes, and the Merlot, that obviously is with the other type of grapes that are the red. So have an incredible variety and the excellent preparation of each type of this wine. And the last dish that I'm going to present you is the barbecue. Probably you think that it's the same thing, that it's the same way that we prepare this at Colombia or at other countries, but no. Each country have an unique or a detail in this process, or probably other meats. And in the New Zealand case, it's this detail is that in many occasions is cooked with kiwi meat, that is a traditional bird of this country, or like I said before, with lamb. But not only this is unique, the other food that you can use to have an incredible final dishes, it's extraordinary. Are unique all of these, and I think that make a perfect dishes. Thanks for your attention and have a nice English day.
Hi, good day. Today I will talk about the 5 dishes you have to eat in New Zealand. Pau. Pau is a rare type of seafood that is unique to New Zealand and is found along rocky shores in shallow waters. It is one of the most expensive marine delicacies in the world. Canterbury lamb. Some of the best restaurants in America and Europe serve lamb that has been brought in from New Zealand's South Island, but there is no better place to try it than near the fountain. Pavlova. Christmas in New Zealand wouldn't be complete without a pavlova, topped with fresh cream, strawberries, and kiwis. The kiwi burger. A kiwi burger is different for us because it's about sourcing high quality, local ingredients and doing the simple things right. Kumara. Kumara is a variety of sweet potato rich in antioxidants, fiber, and vitamins. It is typically served roast or mashed with red meat dishes, and it is available as a healthier alternative to French fries at upscale fast food restaurants. Well, thanks, I hope you like it, and don't forget to eat the dishes when you visit New Zealand.
Are some curiosities of New Zealand. A kiwi in New Zealand can be 3 different things: the fruit, the bird, or a person. In New Zealand there is the name of the longest place in the world, and this is the name. The second city with the best quality of life in the world is in New Zealand, and it is Auckland. Every person you see in New Zealand there are then 10 sheep. Blue Lakes in Lakes National Park has the clearest water in the world. New Zealand national sport is with Denmark. New Zealand is the least corrupt country in the world. The first man to climb Everest was Kiwi, and his name was Edmund Hillary.
The northeastern peninsula is famous for its white and golden sand beaches that frame magnificent coastal scenery, for its perfect for days of exploration and other natural wonders. Located on the northern tip of the country's South Island, close to vehicles, one must enter by boat, foot, or a small plane. The Sky Tower is an observation and telecommunication tower located in New Zealand's largest city, at a height of 328 meters. The tower offers view for spectacular views across the city and interland, and fine dining in the Orbit Revolving Restaurant. Fiordland National Park is in the southwest. It's the largest of the 14 national parks in New Zealand. Visitors here can explore rushing cascades, offshore islands, virgin rainforests, vast lakes, and craggy mountain peaks. It's a glittering blue swash of warm coastal waters, scattered with 144 islands, home to dolphins and whales, and the region is a popular sport fishing spot. One of the oldest national parks in the world, Tongariro is a land of dramatic beauty, with towering volcanoes, turquoise lakes, arid plateaus, alpine meadows, and hot springs. Lake Taupo is the largest in New Zealand. It's located 356 meters high in the central area of the North Island. It has a maximum depth of 186 meters and is fed by the waters of the rivers. Dead within Fiordland National Park lies Milford Sound, New Zealand's most stunning natural attraction, with its magical combination of mountain peaks in dark water and super dramatic forest-clad cliffs. Cape Coral offers excellent coastal hikes and popular whale watching tours. In addition, you can spot fur seals, dolphins, sperm whales, and albatross off the shore, and a wide variety of birds.
Hello, my name is Andrea Caterina Taverania, and I'm going to talk about an animal in New Zealand. The principal animal is Paloma joy. This animal it won a award in 2019 and is very important in New Zealand.
The New Zealand national football team is the representative team of New Zealand in official competition. It is the only team belonging to the OFC of the 14 members that has come to participate in the World Cup of the football, and along with Tahiti, the only ones that have been proclaimed continental champions, in addition to being the best ranking in the FIFA. It contests 2 editions of the FIFA World Cup: Spain 1982 and South Africa 2010. In 1982, they lost in their 3 appearances, finishing penultimate time in the accumulated table of said tournament, but in 2010 has the only team that did not lose any matches in the entire championship by equalizing in their 3 encounters. And for the qualification to the World Cup of Russia, they lost it against 2 games to Peru. And the best soccer player in this moment is Sarpreet Snipe, Chris Wood, and Winston Reid.
The main language in New Zealand was English, and Maori is now the prominent language in the region, although English is still the most spoken by 98% of the population, and Maori 4.1%, and the same language of New Zealand. Samoan is the most widely spoken informal language for 2.3%, followed by French, Cantonese, and Mandarin. The predominant religion is Christianity, with more than half the population. Less than half don't belong to any religion, and 4% are from other religions. The main Christian denominations are Anglicanism, Catholicism, Presbyterianism, and Methodism. There are also a significant number of adherents to the Pentecostal, Baptist, and Mormon churches. The Rata Church, based in New Zealand, have many followers among the Maori. The less professed are Islam, Buddhism, and Hinduism. The education in New Zealand is primary and secondary education is compulsory for all children and young people between the ages of 6 and 16 years old. There are 13 years of compulsory school, but the public schools are free. Other thing is of charge for more than half of the population between the age of 15 and 29 years old has some form of higher education.